Hey everybody, Aaron Blaise here, and today I want to talk to you about something that I think is critical for artists of all ages, especially if you're just getting serious about your drawing, and that is wrist pain. It's one of the most common issues that I hear about from young artists, and the frustrating thing is it's usually preventable. Now, what I've found is a lot of people are drawing the wrong way, not because they're lazy, but because no one's ever shown them how to draw in a way that protects their body. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how the wrist works, what causes that pain, and how I've been able to avoid it over my entire career. That's 37 years in animation. So let's go ahead and dig in. So first of all, let's talk about what I'm seeing. Young artists today are often working on small tablets like iPads or compact Wacom devices. They're great tools, I use them too, but the problem is those small surfaces often lead you to draw with short, tight, repetitive movements, usually from the wrist. Add to that, you're often hunched over, right? And so you might be resting your wrist on the edge of the screen. And you're probably gripping that stylus way too tight without even realizing it. That combination is like a recipe for long-term wrist strain. Even if you're just sketching casually, doing this day after day can catch up with you fast. So let's look under the hood for a second. In your wrist, you've got several tendons. They're basically ropes of tissue that run from your forearm to your fingers. And these tendons glide through tubes of soft tissue called tendon sheaths. Each of these sheaths is lined with a synovial membrane which produces a slick fluid, kind of like motor oil, that keeps the tendons moving smoothly. But when you do the same motion over and over, especially in a tight, stressed position, those sheaths can become inflamed, and that fluid production can drop. And then that's when things start to grind instead of glide. And that's where you're going to get like tendinitis, which it's an inflammation of the tendon itself. Tenosynovitis, which is inflammation of the sheath, and in some cases, you'll even get carpal tunnel syndrome, which involves nerve compression as well. Now, it's not that you've damaged something all at once, it's the cumulative stress over time that builds up. And most of it stems from that one habit, drawing from the wrist, right here, instead of the shoulder. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my own experience. I've been working as an animator and artist for 40 years. Disney, independent films, my own studio. And I've never had wrist pain. And that's not bragging. It's the result of early training. I was taught to draw from the shoulder and the elbow. That means using my entire arm to make strokes, not just flicking my wrist. Think of it like this. If you're going to paint a wall, do you use just your wrist? No, you use your whole arm. Drawing should feel similar, fluid and loose, coming from your body. Now, sure, I bend the wrist a little when I'm working on fine details, but for 90% of what I do, my wrist stays relatively steady and the motion comes from upstream, the bigger joints, the shoulder and the elbow. I also work in a way that keeps my posture upright. I don't let my wrist press down or anchor onto the surface, and I don't draw with my head down and shoulders slouched. When you're upright, you naturally engage your arm more. So, here are my go-to tips for protecting your wrist, and you can start doing these today. Number one, the biggest one, draw from your shoulder and elbow. Get your arm involved. If you're not used to doing this, do some warm-ups, like a big figure eight or gesture lines using just your arm. It feels awkward at first, but your lines will actually improve. More flow and you'll get more confidence. Number two, don't rest your wrist on the surface. Try lifting your wrist slightly, just enough to let your whole arm move around freely. You'll immediately feel a difference in how your body moves. Number three, adjust your posture and angle. Use a tilted surface or a stand. If your screen or sketchbook is flat, your wrist naturally collapses onto it. Tilting it forces you to sit taller and move from the shoulder. Number four, work larger when possible. Larger drawings require larger motions. It's a quick way to build good muscle memory. Even when working digitally, try zooming out and roughing things in with big loose strokes. Number 5, Watch your grip and pressure. Many of us grip the stylus way too tight. Loosen up. Let it float in your hand like a paintbrush. And also check your pressure sensitivity settings. They might be set too high, forcing you to press harder than you need to do. Number 6, take breaks. Stretch, move. Even just rolling your wrists every 20 minutes or doing a quick shakeout can reduce tension. And don't forget to stretch your shoulders and back too. They're part of the equation. Okay, so here's something fun to do. Try drawing the same circle or curved line once using just your wrist and the other from your shoulder. Now pay attention to how it feels. Which one is smoother? Which one makes your hand tense up faster? And which one feels more natural after a few repetitions? That little test can be a great reminder of where your motion is coming from. Look, I've seen incredible young artists burn out because of pain that could have been avoided. And I want you to be able to draw your whole life pain-free, just like I've been able to do. So take a few minutes and really think about how you're drawing. It's not just about the lines, it's about the motion and where it comes from. Draw from the shoulder, stay loose. And remember, if you take care of your body, it's going to take care of your art. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, share it, and go on out there, put some beauty into the world, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.